As Jasmine surprises everyone with another pregnancy, Kirk breaks up with Rasheeda. Kirk and Rasheeda Frost have been one of the most talked about couples on reality TV for more than 10 years. Fans have followed them as they have navigated the highs and lows of celebrity, family, and love on VH1's Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. However, in an unexpected change of events, it appears that the pair may be calling it quits on their turbulent union, coinciding with the revelation of yet another bombshell regarding Jasmine Washington, the lady who has long been at the core of their marital problems. The silence before the fury. Kirk and Rasheeda have overcome several obstacles throughout the years that could have put an end to most partnerships. When it became known that Kirk had fathered a kid outside of his marriage to Jasmine Washington, their issues reached a breaking point in 2017. Their marriage was completely upended by this revelation, and for a moment it looked like the pair might not make it through the scandal. But the Frosts were able to pick themselves up and put their marriage back together after a number of heartbreaking arguments, therapy sessions, and quiet times for introspection. Rasheeda, who is frequently complimented for her bravery and self-reliance, made the decision to move on and forgive Kirk in order to protect their family. Conversely, Kirk apologized in public multiple times and promised to reform. Though it was a long and challenging trip, they appear to have come out stronger. A dangerous love. Rumors of conflict between Kirk and Rasheeda had surfaced in the months preceding their split. Despite their best attempts, the couple's old scars from the Jasmine incident have never completely healed, according to people close to them. Rasheeda was deeply emotionally scared by Kirk's treachery, and even though she had forgiven him, their relationship never entirely recovered. Rasheeda, who had always advocated for the value of respect and fidelity in a partnership, found herself doubting Kirk's decisions all the time. Even though he had stayed faithful following the scandal, his residual misgivings continued to chew at their union. According to the couple's friends, Rasheeda experienced periods of insecurity and found it difficult to fully open out to Kirk once more. Kirk, however, was said to be dissatisfied because he thought he would never be able to atone properly for his previous transgressions, no matter how hard he tried. The tip of breaking. The fissures in their relationship soon became apparent to the public. Watchers of the most recent season of Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta observed a change in the chemistry between Kirk and Rasheeda. They had been a united front once, but now they often disagreed on the most trivial matters. Their disputes, which had hitherto been kept private, began to surface in public. When Rasheeda voiced her mounting dissatisfaction with their marriage and accused Kirk of not doing enough to mend the past wounds, tensions increased. But at a family get-together, it was the last straw. What was meant to be a joyful and festive occasion descended into a furious dispute between Kirk and Rasheeda regarding their future. Kirk was accused by Rasheeda of holding her back, as she had become more and more focused on her professional endeavors and personal development. In response, Kirk charged that Rasheeda was emotionally separating herself from him. As their disagreement swiftly became out of hand, Kirk blurted out, "Maybe we're better off apart," out of frustration. Kirk stood there by himself, not knowing what he had just done, while Rasheeda, clearly stung by his words, left the conversation. However, neither of them tried to make amends as the days went by. Kirk's tantrum appeared to be the breaking point after years of mounting tension. Jasmine's startling update. As rumors of Kirk and Rasheeda's split started to spread, another devastating announcement shocked them both. Jasmine Washington, the woman who had caused so much strife in their marriage, revealed that she was expecting a child once more. But this time, the identity of the father was unclear. Since the first scandal, Jasmine had primarily avoided the spotlight in order to raise her son Cannon, whom she shares with Kirk. However, she shocked everyone by revealing that she was expecting a second child in an Instagram post. As soon as the post went viral, fans and followers began to speculate about who the father might be. Of course, everyone looked at Kirk. Was it possible that he had cheated on Rasheeda with Jasmine once more? The speculations were further stoked by Jasmine's pregnancy announcement, which came so soon after the couple's breakup. The internet was ablaze with conjecture, as enthusiasts analyzed each hint and looked for clarification. Kirk's and Rasheeda's answer. Kirk and Rasheeda said nothing as the rumors began to circulate. Since none of them publicly discussed the split or Jasmine's pregnancy, many people assumed there was more to the tale than what first seemed. But the couple's close friends started to voice their opinions, claiming that Kirk was unrelated to Jasmine's pregnancy this time. They said that Kirk had not been in contact with Jasmine recently and had remained true to Rasheeda since the initial scandal. However, the harm had already occurred. It was more difficult for Rasheeda and Jasmine to get along because of their simple association and the timing of Jasmine's pregnancy, which had reopened past hurts for Rasheeda. Jasmine's version of events. Jasmine, on the other hand, has kept silent despite all of the ruckus. She made hints in a quick chat with a well-known site that Kirk was not the father of her pregnant kid, but she wouldn't say who he was. Jasmine declared, "I've learned my lesson. I don't want to cause anyone to experience what I did previously. Right now, all I have on my mind is my unborn child and my pregnancy." Jasmine has made an effort to maintain a low profile, but news of her pregnancy keeps coming out. There are still a lot of people who think there's more to the story. Some have even theorized that Jasmine might be protecting her father by keeping his name a secret, or maybe she just wants to stay in the spotlight longer. Despite everything going on, Rasheeda has dedicated herself fully to her career. The reality TV personality and businesswoman has been concentrating on growing her fashion brand and exploring new prospects in movies and television. According to friends, Rasheeda isn't allowing the breakup or Jasmine's pregnancy derail her from her aspirations. Instead, she is ready to move on with her life. One of Rasheeda's close friends said, "She's done with the drama. She wants to concentrate on herself and her children right now because she has been through a lot over the years. Less people know how powerful Rasheeda really is. She will not allow this to break her." Rasheeda made a suggestion in a recent interview that she could soon be prepared to offer her version of events. She remarked, "I've been through a lot, but I'm still standing. A lot of people will have different ideas, but in the end, I have to decide what's best for my family and me." Fans are left wondering what Kirk, Rasheeda, and Jasmine's futures hold once the dust settles. Is this really the end for Kirk and Rasheeda, or will they finally find their way back to one another? Who is the baby's father, by the way, Jasmine? Time will tell, but one thing is for sure. Fans of the Kirk Rasheeda Jasmine tale are gripping their seats and anxiously anticipating the next development in this never-ending drama after this most recent chapter. While Kirk struggles with the fallout from his actions, Rasheeda appears to be concentrating on regaining her freedom for the time being. Regarding Jasmine, she is still a divisive character. While some fans find her relatable, others denounce her for her part in Kirk and Rasheeda's marriage dissolution. Proceeding forward. Whatever happens, it's obvious that Kirk and Rasheeda's split signals the end of an era for asterisk love and hip-hop. Atlanta asterisk. Audiences have been enthralled with their love story for years due to its intense passion, treachery, forgiveness, and heartbreak. Will Kirk and Rasheeda ever be able to fully move on from their past experiences, though, as they both set off on new adventures? This separation might be the new beginning Rasheeda has been longing for. Having supported Kirk through his infidelity for years, she can finally devote herself to her own happiness. Rasheeda has always been resilient, and this time she's resolved to prosper according to her own plans. It will take time to see if Kirk has grown from his blunders. Even if his relationship with Rasheeda is gone, he has a long way to go in terms of personal development and introspection. He will also need to put in a lot of effort to win back the confidence of his followers and family because Jasmine's pregnancy will be watching him closely at all times. Jasmine's most recent pregnancy has brought her back into the public eye, raising questions about whether she will ever be able to shake the controversy that always seems to surround her. She hasn't revealed the identity of her baby's father as of yet, but one thing is certain. Kirk and Rasheeda's world has once again been rocked by her unexpected announcement. In summary, the lives of Kirk, Rasheeda, and Jasmine have always fascinated me, and this most recent chapter has only made it more fascinating. Fans are left wondering what the future holds for each of the trio as they deal with the aftermath from yet another startling turn of events. For the time being, Kirk is left to consider his actions. Jasmine is moving forward on her own terms, and Rasheeda appears committed to